What is up, guys? Jake from One Hive here with the next Elite 8 video. And this is going to be a theme video. Every once in a while, I do that when I go through the replays and I see a common theme or several attacks of the same style. I just say, okay, I'm going to pick all of those from this war and show them. And this one is HoLo. So sometimes it is effective at Town Hall 8, just like Christian here, taking on their number 25 and coming at it just simple CC lure. Wants to grab that dragon balloon combo that we see so often and treat it just like they always do, barbs and wizards, and that's going to take that out pretty quick. We'll fast forward because we've all seen that plenty of times. We know how to do it. Then just coming in with the hogs, I like how Christian created the funnel here. Couple of just 3-finger drop basically, but it's going to force those hogs into that core where those air defenses are, not let them wrap around the base and stay in that sort of a hog ring. Once they get into that core, has the heals waiting on them, and then obviously the balloons around the outside, targeted balloons for each one of those defenses. Pretty good timing, really. I mean, I got no complaints on that one. Maybe a second earlier, but really that's nitpicky. It did protect the hogs the way it should. They didn't have to come out to that outside ring and start running into traps and all that stuff. So that's the whole point, and did that really, really well. So good job, Christian. Absolutely wrecked that base. There was a troll Tesla over there with the giant bomb. But too little, too late, gets the job done and gets the 3-star, so keep it up. All right, moving along as soon as this cleans up here. Boom, there we go. Let's look at Matt, just down 1, taking on 26. And this one I really liked, even though it was kind of funny because the bombs weren't. You see these spots between the gold storage and the wizard towers and those archer towers and cannons that he's targeting right there. Big open spots. Obvious potential double giant bomb spots. So I love the way he sent those balloons in there. Perfect numbers. Got it taken out just right. Everything goes down. So now his hogs never have to travel over those areas the way he sends them in from the bottom here. Just grabs a quick CC lure and comes from the bottom where the king is so he can take the CC troops and the king out. Just doing the same thing as always, dropping those barbs and wizards, take everything out, and then he's going to do the king swap, take it out, and now he can send the hogs in. And I love how he sent them there on those cannons because if you look at the pathing, they're going to stay right on the inside of the base. They're going to go all the way through the core. He can drop those heals. But what was funny to me is where the giant bombs actually were. You see right here, there's 2 in the core and 1 down here in the south. You see those? They just triggered it right by that elixir storage. And then as they get into that core, 2 giant bombs go off. So all that work and beautiful planning with those balloons to eliminate those defenses and keep his hogs safe when really there was nothing there to even threaten them. But hey, great plan. It worked. Absolutely crushed the base. And had those bombs been there, they never would have been triggered. So I really did like it. We'll fast forward here as Matt gets the 3-star pretty easily there. Good job, buddy. All right, moving on. Math versus 28. This one was kind of it's a weak base, so he still got the 3-star, but kind of a fail, HoLo experiment, because on the left side, you're going to see here in just a moment, a Tesla pops and completely stops those balloons from getting anything, really. I think they do get that mortar. Maybe they don't even get that. I can't remember. Does it go down? No, see, the mortar doesn't even go down. And what was stopping that is because each time these Teslas popped, you saw the one on the right pop there, it stopped those balloons from dropping their bombs. So they never really got the bomb drop off, and that wizard tower and the Tesla took them out. So sometimes, especially on a base like this, if you look at it, there is some advantage taking out those outside areas with balloons, but honestly, there's no space for spring traps. There's nothing like that. I think it would have been just as good to send the hogs in there and just sort of 3-finger, 4-finger drop this base and come at from every angle with your heal spells right as they get through those little sections into the core. And I think it would have been a better plan because, again, a lot of those balloons were just wasted right there. You did get a few defenses for it, especially up top, but on the right and on the left, didn't really get a very big return on his investment there. So right there, CC troops are dead, drops the king over to help get the king swap and sends the hogs in from the top. So they start going through. There is some giant bombs, but he just has to heal them up. There's no doubles. There's not a good double set in this entire base, really. So that's the only time you really have to worry about sending in balloons is when you're trying to eliminate that double bomb section, or it's just there. The base is so cored on the air defense. The outlying defenses, once you take them out, have absolutely no air defense. On this one, they had the Teslas, which is pretty good air coverage, actually. Even under upgraded ones right there, like you just saw, when you only have level 5 balloons to go at it, they take them out pretty quick. But the hogs do the job. Could have done easier, I think, with just straight up hogs. But hey, he didn't know where everything was, I'm sure. So still got the 3-star, wrecked the base. Let's look at one more, and we will wrap this one up. Number 29, Richie. Coming at this one, and I like this one. does a right here's my favorite part of this whole attack. This first two group of hogs, he sent in those 6 hogs, I think it was, yeah, 6 hogs to take out those 2 defenses and get that CC lure. And he really didn't want anything else to go down, especially that wizard tower. That's his bouncing in point. And watch what he does here in just a moment. We'll fast forward through the same thing, the dragon and the balloon there as they drop the barbs, the wizards, normal stuff to keep them distracted, and killing the wizard very, very quickly, or the dragon very quickly. It goes down. Now, watch what he does here. Sends these hogs all in on that wizard tower. Every hog he's got on that one wizard tower. What's that going to do? It's going to funnel them right into the core because he eliminated those outside buildings that would make them wrap around. Once they get into the core, drops the heal spell. That is it. GG. All he's got to do is start dropping all of these balloons. He's already sending them in, which I love, just all around the outside. The hogs are going to easily take out all those air defenses in that core. And so now each one of these defenses going down is just protecting those hogs more and more, and eliminating them from having to go out to those double giant bomb spots, which is exactly what the whole point of this attack is. So really, really nice job. This one side on the right here does not go down. Probably too heavy on the bombs, or excuse me, too heavy on the hog or the balloons on the bottom, and not heavy enough on the right. Because you see a lot of hogs left, or a lot of balloons left on the bottom part there, because the hogs were ending up there. His king was down there to do a little tanking, but he's got the heal spell here, and luckily he does trigger these bombs one at a time, because there is a double set there, but gets the 3-star. So very, very nice at the start of that raid, setting it up and making sure those hogs went to the core there. These bases like this are designed to send the hogs around the outside and make them run across all those traps. So he did perfectly, avoiding that and weakening the base for the easy 3-star. Good job to Richie. All right, guys, that is it for this Elite 8. I hope you guys enjoyed the attacks and the sort of the theme of this one being HoLo, one of my favorite Town Hall 8 strategies for sure. Until next time, Jake from One Hive, doing my best to help you guys suck less.